Hello, the recording is in progress.
Hi, Jason.
Hi, Amanda, my dear sister. How are you?
I'm doing great. It's your kid
Good.
sister back to haunt you from your past.
That's right. 2 years younger.
Oh,
Wow. So you're like in Texas right now?
yes, in the brutal heat.
Oh
Can't
my
wait to be in
gosh.
San Francisco to celebrate you.
Thank you. Me? Oh, how nice. Yeah, I can't wait for you to be here. And you're gonna love the weather compared to San Francisco compared to Texas. But you've been here before, so you
Absolutely.
know.
Oh, yeah, it's
Yeah.
beautiful. This will feel
Yeah.
like we're reliving the performances of our youth, Jason.
It will. Except we're not doing BB and CC Winans. Or what is it? What
Or
was
Paul
that other
Abdul.
Paul Abdul? What was their other duo? Remember that other Christian music duo? The husband and
Oh,
wife? It was like
uh,
eh. I think they had Italian names. I cannot remember. Oh, and there was
yeah, it's
one
been a
other
while.
duo. Yeah. Do you remember Peaches? No, no. Peaches and Herb was a famous duo who did Reunited and it.
Oh, yeah.
But the woman married this guy and they created a gospel duo, which I also liked.
Ooh,
Do you
nice.
remember? You don't remember that one? Okay.
Well, you're getting close to 50, so might
Oh
be
my
hard to
gosh.
recall all the details.
Very hard. Who am I talking to again? So people who don't know you might be watching this and wondering, like, what does Amanda do? What kind of music does she do? And how would you describe your music?
Mm, I think I've loved music since before the time I can remember. And I remember with you and our brother, Casey, and even Dan also doing like rock and roll bands and
Oh
trying to put
yeah.
together using the synthesizer machine and,
Oh my gosh, yes.
like trying to mimic the music we heard either on the radio or MTV
Mm-hmm.
or the records we grew up with, like actual records, like the Big
Mm-hmm.
Circle records.
Mm-hmm.
And so I think all of those things influenced, like you guys, my family influenced me, but then also just kind of the transition of music, I guess, between when we grew up, like the 80s and 90s, how
Yeah.
it kind of moved like pop and then rap and then R&B and things that were kind of new and exciting. Um, so I don't know. I guess for my own self, how I describe it, I love to write music. I think I just, from a small child, just was fascinated with music and wanted to like play different instruments.
That's
And
true. You
saw,
were.
yeah,
I
we saw our
remember.
parents, yeah, we saw
Yeah.
our parents, in bands and playing guitar and singing. And
Hmm.
so I think it was just like the natural thing to pick up an instrument and want to sing and do your own music.
Yeah.
And so I don't know. I guess it's kind of a broad stroke. I really do appreciate a lot of different styles of music. And I guess the older I get, the more I think, it's kind of like Americana, folk, some of the songs I write on
Uh-huh.
guitar, more like
Uh-huh.
our parents. And then in other songs that I write, more like piano, I tend to lean more towards like jazz or ballads.
Hmm.
Um, but I really love all kinds of music. So,
Yeah. Me too. I I think that's a good description because you have yeah, you do have different styles like you but when you sing at the vault in
mhm.
Dallas or what is it, Dallas? Should I say Dallas? I
Yeah,
think it's
that's fine.
yeah, Dallas. And you have like a weekly gig there and you play all kinds of stuff, but you're playing piano and singing. So like that reminds me a little bit of me because like when me and Dee do gigs, we do all kinds of stuff too. So when people ask about genre, I'm like, it's pop and jazz and R&B and Broadway.
Yeah,
Yeah,
kind of remade to make sure I can play and sing it.
exactly.
So it's
That's
not going to be
important.
exactly like
Yeah,
the original, but I think it's so fun. It gives you a lot of room to be creative, which
that's
is what I
true.
love about live music. I have recorded in studios and I do like recording. It has its own art to it. But I do think sometimes I get bored because I really enjoy how music comes alive with an audience. I think that is such a beautiful part of
Oh
music
yeah.
and performing. So I think that's probably my favorite part of live music is just like
Hmm.
the audience and getting that feeling like your music is really communicating something that you feel. And you can see
Yeah.
that in the people listening to your music and you feel it. So I just love that part about
Yeah.
performing and music in general.
Do you need to wear glasses to see that in the audience? Or do you have good eyes?
Not anymore. I got LASIK, my brother. So
I still haven't gotten it. A lot of times I'm performing without my glasses and I really can't see their faces that well. So I just have to go with how it feels. Imagine. But yeah, I know what you mean about that feeling. And you also have that I do improv, you do improv too, and I've seen you perform and I think you're pretty funny
Mhm.
too, like telling little stories or jokes or whatever. Yeah.
Yeah, thank you. I love it. And I think like everyone in our immediate family, plays guitar or played guitar. So I think
It's
it's
true.
really in the roots of like, I don't know, how we think about ourselves. I think music is right there with it. For me anyway.
Totally. No, I agree. I think you have explored the songwriting more than any of us.
Hmm.
But I think we've all done some songwriting, I think, and
Hmm.
guitar and I played piano. I played basic piano, like but I think you've gone into it more. So, I hope people can hear your music. Well, they will hear your music at our show. What a segue.
I know.
My
I'm
48th,
taking over. They're going to hear all my music. I've decided.
right?
The more
You're gonna be
devious
like,
sister is coming out, people. Get
yeah,
ready.
that's right. You're like, stay there, Jason. We have another song. No, but you the show is July 19th on Saturday, my birthday show, and my wonderful sister Amanda and her husband Mike, my brother-in-law, are coming and performing at Martuni's. So, yeah. Uh we wanted to do a video thing. Of course, it's kind of tricky because doing promo when we're in different states and we both have busy schedules. Whew, and we aren't getting paid for this. We just had to do it.
Yeah. Where's the cheddar? Come on.
Yeah, right. Uh, yeah, it's just like, but I know people watching this don't know my sister, probably don't know my sister if you're in San Francisco. You might, but I don't think many people do. So anyway, anything you want to say?
Thanks for
Anything
that
else?
kick in the pants while I'm low. People don't know who I am.
No, I mean, wait, I mean, I'd be surprised if you don't know who she is, considering her level of fame.
That's right.
She's up there with Gaga.
Hey, I did try out for American Idol in Dallas. I mean, that is, out of
Yes.
thousands of other people, but still.
Hey, yes, you did. Oh, and didn't
I
you
was a
get,
finalist in the
yeah.
International Songwriting Competition in the US, so that was a couple years ago. So that
Woohoo!
actually was pretty validating.
Yeah,
That
yeah.
was. That was good. It was a good feeling.
Yes, and you've worked with some famous songwriters and stuff too.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Yes.
And
Yeah.
go ahead.
No,
Sorry.
that's
I
all I
don't
was
know
going
if
to
you
say.
oh, okay. But also I was gonna say you've also been on CDs that have played on Christian radio, albums that have played on Christian
Hmm.
radio. So
Yeah.
people may not realize that, but you have. Yeah.
Yeah, and I've
Because
been on TV. I've done some TV performances as well. And then I
see,
do a
I didn't
lot
even
of
know
I
that
used to
one.
Yeah, I used to do
That's
a lot
cool.
of like the Dallas Fort Worth, what are those like not parades, but events.
Oh yeah,
I used to
yeah.
do a lot of like the festivals, the outdoor festivals and things like that. Now I
Mm-hmm.
do mostly indoor because I can't take the heat, but
Yeah.
um it's a lot of
Right.
fun. Yeah, it's a lot of
Yeah.
fun. A lot of different things we've done. More like country rock and then collaboration with other musicians and songwriters. I think it's helped branch us out a little bit, just gives us
Yeah.
more experience in other genres that maybe we don't normally, play or maybe normally wouldn't play.
Hmm.
But I think it's so much fun.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm proud of you. I love to see you succeeding too. And it's gonna be
But
great
don't quit
to
your day job, right? Is that your big
right.
brother advice?
So true. Well, that's my advice to myself, so it's also my advice to you. Unless, unless, and I've been thinking about this lately, uh, unless you can get management and publicist and agent and that sort of thing, like then I
Hmm.
think you could. But
Yeah.
oh my gosh, it's like wow, so much investment and so much faith from other people to make that happen. I'm thinking about that now, like how I can make that happen. Um, yeah. So I don't know. You are talented enough, you could. It's just like so much work to make it to be
Yes,
successful, you know? Yeah.
absolutely.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but we're doing the basics.
we
I mean,
are.
at least we perform. Yeah.
I do it for the real joy of it. I really enjoy like I said, live performances. I enjoy the audience interaction. Hopefully, their appreciation for the
I'm
music.
sure that you get that appreciation, yes.
Yeah, and the work that goes into that is really just pure enjoyment to me. Like when I get to do music, I always count it as one of the best parts of life, you know? I think it's just so much
Yeah,
fun. Brings so much joy.
yeah.
You
That's true. And I love it when you send videos. Like sometimes you'll just sit down and record a song and send it to the family. And like, oh, I love it. I always love it. Yeah.
And seeing my kids do that. I mean, all three kids are musical. Anna's starting to do her own little recordings
I
and play
noticed. Yeah.
guitar. And Riley sells he calls them beats. He does beats and sells them to other artists online.
What?
So, yeah.
Is he selling them?
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
this is Amanda's children we're talking about, by the way.
Yeah.
In case you're like,
They're
who are they?
all three so musical. So incredibly
Yeah.
musical.
Well, I heard Riley, no, I heard Rush singing like really well
Hmm.
before when I was at your house. I was like,
Yeah.
wow, he's got a good
He
voice.
got into the Jason, he got into the recording software and he was making his own beats and adding,
No.
yeah, and Riley was like, wow. My older son was like, wow.
Yeah.
And I was
Yeah.
like, I think he just has a good ear. You know, they're just all three so powerfully like gifted in music. I just love that.
That
That's
is
probably one of the most
cool.
fun parts of raising kids.
Oh my
You
gosh, I
know?
love it. And
Hmm.
we come from a musical family, and your family is a musical family. Like both
Hmm.
you and your husband are
Yes.
both musicians. So,
Yeah.
uh, like, have you ever thought about collaborating with Riley, for example, with those beats?
I have. I feel
Yeah,
like those things are at one point going to come together, you
maybe
know?
they will. Yeah, I want to hear them now. I've never even heard what he's made.
Yeah. I need to send some away.
That would be
Yeah, it's
cool.
good stuff. They're all
Wow,
very gifted.
nice,
And Mike
nice.
is probably the most musical, to be honest, as far as just technical, and he knows how to play so well.
Oh yeah,
He's
he does.
extremely gifted. He's amazing. So he's a huge contributor to the path the family is on toward music because he's the one that, you know, has the recording equipment out and the speakers out and
Right.
lets the kids play on stuff and shows them how to
Yeah,
play Hummingbird or Blackbird or whatever, you know,
yeah,
like some
yeah,
really cool songs. So he's definitely opened
yeah.
up the gateway, I guess, to music as well. So,
And I know he's not here, but Mike, he's in the show. He's on the flyer.
mhm.
What did he was in a band, probably many bands. Like what could we say about him? What could you tell us about Mike?
Gosh, he has probably 40 years of like music experience. That's like either being in bands, he's helped mix and produce our own CDs, other people's CDs. He just
Yeah.
has a pure, real love of music and a really great ear. And he
Hmm.
just kind of knows where things should go. I don't know
Yeah.
exactly how, but it's pretty phenomenal. So I'm very
Yeah. Yeah.
honored to be married to him because I think he brings so much musicality to my creativeness. I think I have
Hmm.
that creative part is always really fun, but it's nice when you have someone that can kind of anchor you a little bit and go, what about this? Why don't you try this? Or have you thought about this instrument? And it's like, oh, or this bridge
Yeah.
that I
Yeah.
never would have thought of.
Oh, I
So
love
he's just
that.
really,
Yeah.
yeah, he's really a good, such a great ear and so much musical experience in different genres. So that's really beneficial.
That's cool. And you're right, he's always down to record. Like even with us when we've hung out together before,
Yeah.
he's like, "Yeah, let's do it."
Yeah. Casual or whatever, he's game. Yeah.
Yeah,
We
yeah.
used to be in a jazz band too, so he has the technical
Hmm.
like pieces as well, like that technical ear to know kind of
Yeah.
where things go, where the third is
Hmm.
and stuff like that. Things that I never really thought about too hard when I was writing. And now
Right.
I appreciate so much more now. Having things charted and the ability for other people to play with us is really super fun.
Yeah, yeah. That's pretty cool. Well, I'm glad he's
Yeah.
going to be part of it, and you're, of course, going to be part of it. So, I guess I don't know what else to ask. Did you want to say anything else? I don't know.
No, just that we both have a love of languages too, and I think that's
Oh
super
yeah,
fun. I
we
wish we could tie that
do.
in somehow, but we've both been to
Yes.
Japan. We both have spoken Spanish, depending on
Hmm.
like where we lived and the job we had. And I think that's
That's
really
true.
fascinating too.
That's true. We both have that in common. And we sometimes, when when we start talking on the phone, we're speaking either Japanese or Spanish. I don't speak French, so it's never French, but
Yeah.
Amanda speaks French, yeah.
Un peu.
Uh,
Yeah, a
un
little.
peu.
Un
Yeah,
peu.
yeah. And you learned like, oh my God, what was it? Norwegian? What is that called?
Yeah,
Norwegian?
Norwegian.
Norwegian?
Yeah.
Because you
Yeah.
used to live there.
Yeah.
Yeah. And
That
you
was
were
very
in
cool.
Brazil? Weren't you in Brazil?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Brazil.
You've been all over the world.
As have you, as have all of
Yeah.
us, all of the four siblings. So
Yeah,
we
that's
all grew up
true.
loving music and I think loving other cultures. I think that was just part of
True. That
what
is so
we grew up
true.
appreciating. Yeah, different
Yeah.
foods, languages.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. But I feel like I didn't like I've told people I didn't eat sushi, for example, till I was like 20. We didn't grow up eating
Wow.
sushi.
That's true. That's
Well, I
true. Sushi
didn't. I don't
was,
know. You're
yeah.
a couple years younger.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't remember eating sushi. That's true.
Yeah. Mom was never like, hey, kid, try some sushi.
I mean, we have East Texas roots. That's going to be
We
more
do.
like your meatloaf and cornbread and kind of the
Exactly.
things we grew up with. It's like as we
But
got older, though,
yeah,
I think we started to enjoy
we
other
did. We
cultures.
did.
Yeah.
But we were also exposed to a lot of cultures growing up, like you said, because mom went to, well, she went to different things that were
Hmm.
multicultural and people from different countries were at, like the school, her college and her music school. Um, but I was
And
gonna
you
say
did
about,
that Taiwanese
oh
student
yeah,
program.
yeah,
So
that was
that
like
was
a
really
student exchange. Yeah, that was
hmm
cool. That was perhaps pretty influential because they loved me so much in that school or that student group. I was like, this is heaven. Everyone loves me.
exactly.
That was not my
Yes,
school experience, you know?
I know. Not our standard high school experience at all.
No, 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 no. But
I was a
I
little
was
bit of
gonna,
a nerd.
oh yeah, me too. I don't even know what I was. I just was not fitting in that well. But about meatloaf, one thing about meatloaf. So, we we may not have eaten sushi early, at least I
Yeah.
didn't eat it early in life, but the meatloaf from East Texas, when I introduced that to my ex in Japan, he loved it and he always wanted me to make it. And I'm like, hey, see, East Texas food is popular over there. Well, with some people, but
Yeah.
not very common. I mean, I don't see meatloaf on the menu in Tokyo that often, if ever.
Mm, yeah, it's pretty
Yeah.
distinct. I know.
Yeah, yeah. Did
I
you
mean, how
make
can you not
anything?
love meatloaf? In fact, you have a song about cornbread. I was thinking maybe you need to
Oh,
do a
yeah,
song
that's
about meatloaf.
right. That's right. I do
Hmm.
have a cornbread song and time for a new one, meatloaf. So
So
mix
break
up
out
the
the
meatloaf.
meatloaf.
Exactly. And pat it and put it inside the oven.
Don't
Then
forget the
squirt the ketchup.
breadcrumbs.
Oh my gosh. Okay, well. maybe we should wrap up. What do you think? What I don't even know how long we're going. Oh, 40 minutes. Whoa.
Oh, wow.
This
Well, you
is
have plenty
really
of
long.
material. Yeah.
We sure do. I probably will make this a YouTube video because we can just upload it and then
Yeah.
if someone wants to watch the entire thing, they
They can
can.
speed it up. Yeah,
Totally skip around. And
transcript.
plus, mom and our siblings and family would love to see this.
Yeah. I wish they could all be here.
I do
They're my favorite.
too.
I love
I
my family
know, right?
so
Yeah. Well, and I love you. Thanks for doing this.
of course. Love ya.
Mwah. I'll see you in just a few days.
All right.
Love
Au
you.
revoir. Bye
Bye.
bye.